Hello YouTube. I'm back and I'm just fixing a little bit of creeper damage. No biggie. Just messed up my tracks. How are we doing here? How's Steve doing? Steve's got plenty of saplings, plenty of fuel. Cool. That works. Alright, so let me put some of this track away. Some of this dirt. And this episode I kind of want to focus on I'm waiting on some reeds to grow so I can make some paper. I want to make an uncrafting table, but also I want to set up a remote pump. So while I'm waiting for the weeds to grow, I think I'm going to pick up this enchanting table, and I'm going to turn it into a chunk loader. Nope, can't do it in here. Alright, so 5 gold and an ender pearl. Not that big a deal. This is all the paper I have right now. Gold and an ender pearl. Alright, cool. Some things I did off cam. These are the Biblio Craft shelves and stuff. They could store books, they could store tools. If I right click here, there's my tool. Right click again, I could pull it back out. I could do most tools that doesn't do anything crazy when you right click. This guy shoots a railgun when it's right clicked, so I can't store him. Oh, well, that's weird. Can I get him back out? Yes. Okay. Well, he'll store him just really weirdly. But it's mostly tools. Tools and weapons and stuff like that. Matter of fact, what I might do, I don't know if that will work. Where's my wrench? I had an Omni wrench, and I was gonna stow it somewhere. I probably did. Anyway, and these guys I could put tools, and these guys I could put books. That is just a book and quill that I picked up, and I figured, hey, I'll probably put it in one of those cool shelves. They sit off the walls just a little bit. They could you could plunk them off the floor, or you could put it on the floor, or ceiling, I guess. I don't know. So I just used this empty space that was above my crafting tables, but below my chest there. So yeah, that was that. I'm out of oil now, but I still have tons of fuel. I still have a lot of locations. If you check oil, and a couple other ones that are just too far away for me to see, that I could look for oil. And I was looking at some of the Greg Tech, and there's a diesel generator, I think. It's either the diesel generator or there's another generator that burns fuel. Burns this stuff here. That could... It's supposed to be potentially... It ramps up better than a steam boiler. And then there's also in this mod a way of turning EU into MJ. So I was thinking I could go with some Greg Tech generators over a steam engine, because the steam engine, you're wasting tons of fuel when it's heating up, and then the steam engines and the steam probably aren't going to be as effective as I would hope it to be, because I've done steam before. Combustion for sure is not as effective, because when an engine's cooling down, like I think this one's in the process of cooling down. Oh, it's already cooled down. You can't just turn it back on again. You have to wait for the cool down to finish. So I want to get into some Greg Tech, and I'd like to start by creating some generators. But now that I got this chunk loader loaded or built, I'm going to need an aqueous accumulator. I don't know if I have one still. I think I might have used it on the oh, nope, I got one. Okay. And I need another bucket of water. And I'm going to set up a remote oil mining platform. I'll just pick one of these. It really doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how remote either. I could go for one that was a little bit closer, but doo-doo-doo. Alright, so a little bit of oil down here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, cool. Just clear this tree out of the way. I should have thought about a bucket for oil. I'll just empty these buckets of water real quick. Ooh, why is it green? Green water. You know what? I could just keep bucketing this down until it's at ground level. And I could throw the oil in the engine. That would be cool. Okay. That's a pool. Okay. Get a little bit more dirt. Alright. So we're going to create a platform. Where was the... Wow. What is going on here? Is there quicksand underneath this? I can't move! What the heck? This is not oil, this is tar. What the heck is going on here? Whoa. Hold on now. Yeah, this is quicksand. Okay. The whole thing's above quicksand pit. That's crazy. I need to find the source or the spout. Okay, I've isolated it. That is where we need to put the pump. Alright, so we're going to put an engine here. We're going to put our aqueous accumulator below it. Make some space for the source blocks that need to be put down. Alright, let's empty this bucket. Alright, we've got a bit of oil in the engine already. Let's put our aqueous accumulator down. Let's face this way, I guess. That works. I'll put a source here. And a source here. So that'll get us water into the steam engine. The steam engine is filling up with water, not steam, combustion. I'll put a torch there, and we're set. We'll just put a chunk loader. That'll work. Alright, so we're close to being done. There we go. Alright, it'll need some color, so let's see, do I have any ink? Maybe over here. I'll just do some flowers. we'll put this there. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, shoot. Darn it. Darn it. Darn it.
Evan! Our girls are laying eggs!
Okay, there's a simple way to fix this. If I break you, and I put you back down, oh, I've got to break both of these. There we go. And what? How are you full of water? I'll have to fix that later too. Okay. There. Throw some glass in. Okay, now it's empty. Now we need to change the color. Let's use the dandelion. Yellow, white, yellow. Seems good to me. Okay, and if I flip this around like that, it should push in without needing the lever. Why does this not look like... There we go. Okay. So now when we head back, set this up. Yellow, yellow. We're going to need a little bit of Biblio Craft pipe. Probably. And one of these up here. That's wooden. That'll work. Okay. So our torch back down. Alright, that should work. We have to do, unfortunately, is wait for this to fill up the engine first, I think. I mean, a little bit might come through, but it would be almost impossible to see with only one section of pipe there. So I'm just going to help it along. I'm sinking into the stupid... there. Quicksand. Okay, cool. So now we should start seeing it come into our tank and then straight into here. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Apparently the pump gets stuck on some quicksand. So it gets stuck on quicksand too. Interesting. And we're full there. I must need to put a lever, even though it should push it out. I guess I need a lever here. No biggie. I'll just put this block back. Put the lever back on it. Flip it. There we go. Wow, check that out. That was pretty quick. Hi YouTube, Mos7Wan here. I'm back. I made a diesel generator, like I think I mentioned before. I don't remember if I recorded it. I don't think I actually did. So let me just go over the recipe real quick. Here's the generator right here. You need a generator, which is just a rebattery, 3 refined iron, and an iron furnace. Iron furnace is just a block of 8 iron in a circle. The rebattery is some tin, 4 tin on the bottom sides, and then 2 redstone in the center, and a copper cable at the top. So for some reason, the recipe is not coming up, but that's the version of the generator I made. It's not too all-fire difficult. And then I did some refined iron plates in the plate bending machine. So I went ahead and I pulled this guy out, and I hooked him up, and we made some plates. I actually got some left over. And then we just built the generator with a pair of circuits. So here's the generator. Of course, at the end of that video, I was pumping oil, and that's pretty much what I'm doing right now. I just got done moving the pump, so we're climbing back up towards 5 million fuel. Although I'm going to be making a couple of diesel generators. I just want to make one for now, and I'm even going to hold on putting that in, installing it, until I get an area set up for it. So that's going to be doing right now is going to be hunting down my filler. Okay, so you're seeing this. It is definitely a 3D outline. We've got height, width, and depth. This time I'm just going to pick up the entire filler, and the filler didn't drop anything. No, filler was just lagged like the rest of the server is most of the time. Okay. 3-dimensional. Oh, about freaking time. Swear I probably could have dug it out the time it took me to fix this. No, not really, but still. The rest of this I'm going to dig out manually. Fun, fun, fun. Shoot, I don't know. I don't really know. I might kind of leave this the way it is, but just open up the back end a bit to the industrial craft section. Probably wouldn't go any further than that right there. Let's see, I could put a block here. There we go. That's about as much cutting away as I could potentially do. It's just, I could do a bit more than that actually. At some point I'm going to hit the this pipe right here. Anything too far beyond this would be maybe a bit too intrusive. Really can't invade that wall because that's got the NPCs in it. I'll risk dropping the NPCs out of their holes, their cubbies. Am I doing with something on this side? No. Take that block out. I've also been thinking about rewiring this, but I'll be able to do that a lot easier when these combustion engines are out of the way. So I'll just quick put a roof on this guy. Okay, so that's super important, but it looked kind of janky sitting up without any supports. So I give it some supports. Another cool thing I want to do that's not really a necessity. I'm gonna set us up with some viewing ports here so we could see how the tanks are doing. Let's see, I can go one more than that. Yeah, missed a piece of glass. Okay, that looks cool, I guess. It's enough indicator. And I'll do the same thing for this tank. Cool, cool. And I need a good way of getting up top from downstairs. I need a second portal gun's what I need, but... Alright, so... Fire you back up again? Whoa. Wow, really? There we go. Now we'll be able to see the tanks a little bit more clearly. I could potentially dig in between the tanks so I can get to the fueling, the refinery, but I'm not too worried about the refinery. It's pretty much automatic. It burns the fuel that the refinery makes. It burns it in some combustion engines, so that's fine. Alright, alright, so let me get, before I completely switch over to these guys here, I'm gonna need, for once, I'm gonna need my tool. Come on now. This is supposed to be a lossless wrench that works with industrial craft. Oh my god. It flipped over to a machine block there for a split second. That was scary. So if this is, I'll probably move this valve over to here, and then I'll run the generators off this direction somewhere, somehow. Not sure how exactly right this second. And probably multiple of these guys, because this is only 16. Well, that's the EU tick. I'm not sure how many EU per second you could pull out of it, but thanks for watching an episode of my Feed the Beast Ultimate video series. If you had any questions, comments, or ideas about what went on in the video, then please leave me some feedback in the comment section below. Also, if the video was helpful, useful, or entertaining to you, then please like the video. If you did find this episode entertaining, then feel free to visit my YouTube channel and find the Feed the Beast Ultimate playlist to watch other videos. And subscribe while you're there so you know when the next video is available. See you next time.